Well, now the bishop is hanging, and the bishop is hanging, and the knight is hanging. But why would you allow this to be preserved? Because now, because when the knight moves, now you're going to take that bishop, so there's no more threat there. Well, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Now rook takes c6, f takes c7, and now black moves the... Oh, the rook is hanging, but this is mate. If you take this and make a queen, then after this, black is threatening the queen and mate. The only way to stop that is to go here, but then I take the bishop. And now it's just a complicated game where black just kind of pressures for a long time. And I guess instead of doing all that, black plays rook c3, queen b2, and my friends, the sense of humor on bots, it promotes to a knight. And now Torch has to win this endgame. And what's funny is, Torch evaluated this endgame as completely winning for white. Stockfish didn't. Actually, Stockfish, look, even browser Stockfish does not think it's that much better for white. Because black has 6 pawns, white has 4. So it's a knight and 2 pawns for a rook, which is 5-5. But white is doing much, much better here because white has really good long-term opportunities to attack on this side of the board. By the way, you will notice that the move rook a1 just got played. That may confuse you. Why is the computer sacrificing the rook? Because of queen b6, threatening the rook and mate! What? It just played rook a1. Just rook to a1 with the rook hanging right here. Rook c8 check, the king is hunted out. And now rook c7 and just king h2. And the king is safe from checks. You're going to try to win these pawns. You're going to try to put pressure. Queens come off the board, but the rooks are just better than the rook and the knight. And watch as Stockfish's eval just starts growing. Stockfish starts realizing in slow motion, oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. Rook f6, look at this brutal hunt now on the pawns. One pawn has fallen. Stockfish doing its best to defend itself. h4, prying the defenses apart. King g1, knight e4. And unfortunately, the rooks have been forcefully traded off the board, and it is a completely lost endgame. It's completely lost because black's king is completely stuck on the back rank. King h5. Look at that. Look at this jump. For a while, it was like, oh, it's equal. And now it's like, oh, no, I'm definitely losing. And now, rook e6. And in all of these moments, you're going to take the pawn, rook e... Oh, it's just such a nice move. If takes, pawn takes, and you promote, and Torch cleanly converts a king and rook versus king endgame. Stockfish not resigning. Rook d6, rook a6, and absolute obliteration.